Back to your eBay tip for the day. My name is Richard, and I wanted to share with you a thought today that a lot of people wonder about, especially if they want to sell on eBay or they want to become full-timers or if they're part-timers. People wonder, how is it that you can sell something on eBay every day? Because you need to make money every day. How is it possible? Well, let me tell you what I do. This is just my thought for it. I average about 10 items a day. On average, on any given day, I'm shipping out about 10 items a day. And I only ship Monday through Friday. I allow the U.S. Postal Service to come and pick them up, so I don't have to go to the post office every day. But I want to share with you what I have learned is a interesting way to get that done. And that is this. You have to actually list items every single day. Well, how do you do that? Because many people have full-time jobs. Many people are doing this. Maybe they're going to school or whatever the case is, and they're not able to do it every day. I want you guys to keep in mind the eBay scheduling tool. It's a very powerful tool, and what it allows you to do is list every single day. For example, did you know that when you list something, you have the option of where it says start item immediately or list item immediately or schedule time? Well, try to schedule eBay listing. For example, the best time they find out is in the evening time. So why not try to schedule something for, say, 9 o'clock at night? Keep in mind that people on California time are a little bit different from wherever you might be listing from. So maybe you can make an adjustment for that. And try listing it. It costs about 10 cents to do it. But what you'll find is you'll have more eyes looking at your item. Schedule it for 30 days, just like we said before. And if that item actually ends about 9 or 10 o'clock on any given night, 30 days from the time you list it, you'll have a lot of people actually viewing that item. Keep in mind, too, a lot of people buy items at the last minute. So when they see an item is ending, well, it draws attention to it. And they feel like if it's only one of that item that they can... actually, they want to get it. I want to share something else with you guys too while I have you here. And what I have found, because I do a lot of experimenting, I sell some items that are low price. I sell some items that are high price. Well, not very, very high, but just normal items. And what I'm finding out this week and last week, I'm finding that I'm selling a lot of items that are $50 or more. Well, how do I do that? Well, what I do is when I'm doing a listing, I open up the completed listings and I see what an item has went for. And when you do a completed listing and you see what an item has went for, you can actually figure out how you want to price it. Now, what I do is I don't really want to be the lowest price one. So what I do is I actually price mine a little bit higher. And the reason for that is because sometimes I run a lot of sales. Because if you notice that sales will get people's attention. For example, if you go into a store, say you go in Walmart. I use Walmart a lot. Say you go in Walmart. You notice how drawn you are to the sale that says the sign that says sale. And so people are drawn towards sales. So if you price it low and say you run a sale for 10 or 15% off in your eBay store, then it may not be a profitable item for you. But if an item, let's say this item is $70 and you run a 10 or 15% off sale, now all of a sudden the value of that item it was very, very high at $70 or whatever you priced it at, and now they feel like they're getting a better deal because now they're getting 10, 15 or 20% off. I have used this effectively, guys, and let me tell you, it actually works. It's like a psychology thing. What I'm finding is this. If you have two identical items, and let's say I sell a lot of jerseys. I like athletic gear. And let's say you had two Dr. J jerseys. And I find this is really true, guys. You want to use this. Let's say you had two Dr. J jerseys. Let's say they were men XL. Okay. And you had one that somebody didn't really know what they had, and they priced it at, say, $29.99. Now, you took a better picture, as we talked about before, and I've used this. It actually works. You took a better picture. You priced yours at, say, $89.99. All right? $29.99 versus $89.99. You use better keywords, you took a better picture, and you maybe use a word like premium or deluxe. Think about it now, it's all psychology. And you put that on there, you may or may not get a bite at $89.99. But what I am finding out is because you listed it at $89.99, the perceived value is there. People actually think that item is more valuable. I mean, it's like a psychological thing like I've never seen before. So they may buy it at $89.99, but let's say they don't, and you run a sale at, say, 10 or 15% off. Now that item is what? What's 10 or 15%? Let's say you knock $10 off. Now it's $79.99. Guess what'll happen, guys? You'll find this every time. It will sell at that price. Believe it or not, people will actually buy the item at $79.99 when there was another one for $29.99 that was for sale that may have sold, but the person missed out on a great opportunity. So this actually works. I want you guys to try it. See if it works. If it does work, leave me comments. I know it works because I use it all the time, and you'll find out that your items are actually more profitable. What I'm finding is this: focus on the things that are actually a little bit more expensive, not the low-end items, not the everyday things, because things that are common have no value. Look for the things that are rare. I like to focus in on items like, well, let me give you an example. I sold a West Unsale jersey just the other day. I think the item sold for 79 bucks. I had it on there less than a week. I bought it at the flea market for $5. And I took it home, I washed it, and it needed washing. I washed it, listed it, a West Unsale jersey. It sold earlier this week for $79, I believe it was. Now, think about the profit on that. I made almost $75 off that one item. Now, what if you can do that over and over and over again? And what you guys have to realize is that most people don't even realize the value of what they have. So you can use the eBay system as a way to buy items or source so you can resell them. So keep in mind, guys, what you want to do. You want to use the eBay system. It's a way to sell items, but it's also a way to source items. That's your eBay tip for the day, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe and like us because we have many more tips coming each and every week. Thanks a lot. Make it a great day.